Welcome back to my channel Mini Cook. If you guys weren't aware, I don't know how to shut my mouth. So I'm doing a part 3 on these opinions. As always, feel free to disagree and speak your own opinion. I'd love to hear it. That kind of sounded sarcastic, but it wasn't. Okay, let's get on with the video. Stop assuming that people's biases are chosen because of their looks, or that fans are fake if their bias is the most popular. I'm done with the whole "New Army only likes the Maknae" line. You're toxic and an OT1 if your bias is Jungkook, and Jungkook is only your bias because of his looks. Who in the world set those standards? To those that think this, I want to debunk all of these things one by one. First of all, I have been an ARMY longer than the people in my life, and yet the majority of them have a bias that is in the Hyung line. Young line. You get it. I fully support every member, and anyone can slap me if I ever say that I don't. And last but not least, I chose Jungkook as my bias because of his vocals. I just can't resist angelic voices.
Sorry. Not sorry.
And I'm positive that this applies to others as well. This includes every group, of course. My process of finding a bias is by listening to their music and then going to the lyrics to see who had my favorite part. And I disagree with those people that say, "You have to admit that the idol's visuals have an impact of who you stan." No honey, maybe you do since it applies to you. But believe it or not, others pick their biases or who they listen to because of their lines, dance moves, involvement in their content, and personalities. I'm done ranting about this. Next topic. Stop unstanning a group because of their toxic fans. I seriously do not understand why people do this. It's not like you're signing a contract to be involved with the fans if you are listening to their music. In my first video I had said that no fandom is necessarily toxic because it's just a small percentage. Some fandoms appear to have more toxic fans, but that is just because they are overall bigger. Now with that to aside, for those that leave the artist because of that small percentage, nobody is obligating you to interact with others in any way, and you shouldn't be ashamed to listen to the same artist as other toxic people because every artist has them. If you still feel ashamed, that isn't an excuse to just stop supporting the artist. Again, being a part of a fandom doesn't mean a community of friends, although it can be. It is strictly a community of people that support an artist. Emphasis on the support. If you truly like the artist's music and want to see them succeed with it, then why would you just leave them? It makes me wonder if those people that say they left a fandom because of the toxicity, that they are secretly haters that want to convince others to leave. It truly does not make sense to me. Music is music. It is a form of expression and freedom. Don't just get rid of it because of immature people. Next topic. The term underrated is used just a tad bit too much. Yeah, it's normal to feel that your faves deserve a lot more attention. And since I'm pretty sure almost every idol works really hard, it would be amazing if your less popular faves did. But sometimes they are just getting the attention they deserve. I feel as if some people think being underrated is a good thing. Like, let me remind you that it's not. We need to stop throwing the word all willy-nilly. Willy-nilly? Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, some people just throw the word onto an artist and then expect that to mean that they are a good artist. Stop being extra, and just say that, instead of diminishing their work, because that's what calling them underrated means. Now call me a hypocrite, because I've called CLC underrated, but let me explain myself first before I get dragged. You can't deny that they serve the table, and yet, they've only gotten one music show win. But I know that they are still known within Korea, so I understand that they are not really underrated for what they have going on. There is no winning in this topic. Now I want to address that Dreamcatcher is underrated, because they truly do not get a lot of attention in comparison of how much they give out as performers. And you could look at it as they genuinely are underrated, or they just deserve the small attention since not a wide audience of people are interested in their genre to begin with. To sum up my point, feel free to use it if you actually think your faves get zero attention for what they are putting out, instead of using the word as a way to acknowledge the artist. Next topic. Fans quote unquote growing into songs. Just ain't it, chief? That needs to stop now. I get that everyone has their certain artists that they listen to, and you want to support their work, but that doesn't mean you have to like every single song that they release. I'm done with watching first reaction videos on a new MV, and the reactor clearly shows that it's not their cup of tea, and yet they say that they just have to listen to it a couple of more times to get used to it or like it. As an example, Zimzalabim. I personally loved it as I heard the
Zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim zim zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim zimzalabim zim zim.
But obviously, half of the people didn't like it at all, and now some of those that didn't like the song at first say that they suddenly like it. Like, stop. I get that these idols have feelings, but don't forget that music is something enjoyable. Stop trying to force yourself into liking a song. It's okay to have different tastes and to occasionally not like the work that your faves come out with. Just wait patiently for a song that you actually like instead of shoving what you think is trash in your ears. Okay, next topic. Oh wait, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Sorry that I have been really inconsistent with posting. You see, there's these things called school and procrastination. Okay. Question of the week is, what comeback are you most anticipated about this year? Right now, I'm really looking forward to G-Idols. Please subscribe, like or comment if you want.
Okay, bye bye.
Goodbye, adios.
What?
Goodbye, adios.
Yeah.
Goodbye, adios.